is how you do a remix. I'm just a cool little dude with some fly ass glasses. New pair of shoes on some fly ass fashion. Smooth when I move and the style so
Yo! To the Gamer Podcast, baby! Here with NSA's Watchers and Parent Rabbit.
Yep.
Just bringing you guys another episode 14. It's another week, another cream-filled week.
Yep. One more week to being legal.
Yep.
Just getting there.
Did you read any of the new stuff with the Division's incursions or any of the Destiny update stuff?
No. I try and look at the Division subreddit all the time, but it's all
You never saw it up there?
No, it's it's just a bunch of people complaining about the Dark Zone.
That is true.
That's all it is.
I've got my own complaints. It's been kind of a rough week for the Division for sure.
The only complaint I have is I see less rogues. That's basically
Wes, dude, I've seen so fucking many rogues now ever since the last change.
We need to be in the same server or something, because I see barely any.
Dude, that's my biggest problem right now is... So, let me just get into this, that, I still really enjoy the Division, love playing it, love doing my hard dailies, love doing my challenge missions with, friends, people I actually know, not just fucking randoms.
Right, yeah. Randoms, you can't get anything done. Challenge mode-wise.
Yeah, it's so fucking hard with randoms.
Yeah.
But my problem is just going to the Dark Zone, or just trying to do anything besides the hard dailies by yourself. You can't do anything in the Division that's like true end-game stuff without somebody else, at least one or two other people.
That's a post that I saw, yeah, they were talking about that.
It's super obnoxious, because I want to just, hop on in the mornings on my days off and go and just get some stuff done. But all I can really do is go do my hard dailies, like I said, or go to the Dark Zone, where I have played probably 3.5, maybe 4 hours today of just the Dark Zone, and I've gotten maybe one level up. Just because I kill a bunch of guys, I'm going by myself, so I'm sticking with...
Wait, do you move up in the DCs?
I go through Dark Zone 3 and below.
Okay. I usually stay in 1 and 2. I usually just make my rounds from left to right.
I'm doing enough damage now I can dip into the 31s and be totally fine. But
I was thinking 1 and 2, and then I'll sometimes go up to the library.
Right, yeah. So I've been doing that, just making those routes. And I just get, for every 3,000 experience I get, I lose 1,000 because I just get killed by other players.
Shit.
Going in there solo, every single time I see another player, it's at seriously 70% chance they're going to turn. If there's more than 2 of them, they're just going to turn and start fucking firing on me. And there's almost nothing I can do.
Yeah.
This game is set up now to where whoever shoots first has such an advantage over the extra, 2 seconds of time doing damage. The 2 seconds is fucking huge. There are so many times today that I was just running, trying to get away from a group, and they just turn around and shoot me, and I'm shredded.
Yep.
From the time that I'm at full health with overshield, from the time I start taking damage to the time that I'm down is about 2 seconds, if that. I'm just fucking instantly down. It sucks. I've been running a little bit more of a squishy glass cannon-y type build, but not that bad. I mean, I've got my armor rating up to where I'm getting just about 56% damage taken off of every single shot, and I'm still getting shredded. I mean, 65% damage reduction is the maximum you can have, but I'm pretty goddamn close. 56%, 65%, getting pretty close. I'm still just getting shredded by guys. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I still don't get how that works out. Because I had one guy, it was me and one other guy just running by ourselves.
Yeah.
And we took out people at the library, and we were waving, saluting at each other. And then as soon as I went for jumping jacks, the dude murdered me before I could even aim down sight. He murdered me that quick. I was like, dude, you're lucky I didn't get it fucking yellow.
And it's super obnoxious. Over the last 2 days, I've probably died at least 12 times. Just because I get taken out by a few rogues, get pissed, respawn, go back, and I'm trying to sneak up on those same rogues. Because I actually got... Okay, so there was this guy yesterday that I joined up with. We probably ran around together for a good 20, 30 minutes maybe. I got 3 high-end drops within that 30 minutes.
Damn, nice.
1 weapon mod, 1 performance mod, and a sniper rifle that's actually really badass.
Ooh, hey,
I'm doing
they're marksman rifles.
Yeah, marksman rifle. But it's one of the slower sniper archetypes. Bolt action.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I've got it now to where it can 2-shot other players. If I get 2 headshots off, it downs another player. 3 if they have high health, high armor rating. But I was fucking some people up with that. It's the first sniper rifle I've actually had that does seriously fucking damage.
Because that's what I want to run. I want to run my primary as Defector and have my secondary as a marksman rifle.
Yeah.
I don't. My AK fucking shreds.
Yeah.
But I need something where I can shoot people from a distance and still do massive damage.
Right. having that sniper helped out in so many situations today. Where every time that people go rogue and they're like up in a little like condensed spot, and they always like come to the edge, and like one of those areas where you have to like get up to them, like either go up a rope or a ladder.
Yeah.
So they keep going over to the edge, peering down, like popping off a few shots, then go back. Well, when they come out to that edge, I can get 2 headshots off on them, and they're down. And then other people have to come up to get them up, and I shoot them.
Yeah.
There were. Oh my god, this most beautiful time today when I pop my pulse. I have a few armor pieces giving me like plus 9% damage from pulses.
Yeah, nice.
So with me getting a headshot, just a normal headshot is about like 200,000 damage, and then if I get my critical and I get the headshot, it's like 350,000 damage.
Nice, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so just like the normal headshots are one-shotting purple level 30 enemies.
Because you have that armor, those mods that do armor.
Yeah, and I break the armor stuff too.
Destruction, yeah.
So there was this time today where I popped my pulse. There was 4 guys coming around the corner. So I come around the corner, aiming with my sniper, and just pop, 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 and headshotted and one-shotted all 4 of the fucking guys that came around the corner.
Fuck yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. I was playing with Von Basten for a little bit today. And he was like, "Did you just kill all those guys?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I did."
Dude, what are you talking about?
Wrecked them. But it was really funny. But it just seems like I'm constantly... I'm pretty sure I've said this before, taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back when it comes to dark zoning. Because it's not even the PvE guys that are taking me down. It's just other players just going rogue constantly. You can't trust fucking anybody. 53 now.
Well, so I'm higher than you?
Yeah. Woo! Because I'm just going solo. I can't get anything done ever.
Damn. The most I've leveled up since 50 has been solo. Like I said, I just run DZ1, and you know how you turn to the left immediately, how there's the extraction point there?
Yeah.
That's basically what I do. I'll call in an extraction, not have anything, people will swarm in, kill some people, move to the next one.
See, but your thing is, you thought after the last update, there's been less rogues.
At least for me, when I run in solo,
for you. But everyone else has had the problem of they're just getting killed all the time by other players. Like I know it's the PvP, PvE area.
Yeah.
Let's just settle down on that fucking PvP part for sure, though. It's seriously getting ridiculous. Of just like manhunt groups just sitting outside of Dark Zone checkpoints, and you just have to die on purpose to respawn on the other side at a different checkpoint.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst.
And the biggest problem I'm having right now too is I'm getting choke pointed by the stupid high-end division tech. They seriously need to add the ability to upgrade your greens and your blues to blues and the blues to high end.
What's the point of being able to go to Division Tech chest or suitcase or whatever they want to call it and get greens and blues if you can't do anything?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a high end activity. Give some fucking high end crafting gear.
All right, I'm getting like 2 blues and a green. And if you're not going to give us high end crafting
gear, let us upgrade the shitty stuff you give us into that high end stuff, so that every single thing that we do always, ultimately adds to our ultimate progress.
Because I'd have a lot more than... I have like 9 or 10 high-end division techs now. But I'd have a lot more if I can make those blues into yellows.
Yeah,
and those greens into blues and shit.
I mean, I've got probably like 40 blue division tech and like 30 green division tech. And I'm not going to spend them or convert them. I'm just going to hold on to them, just hoping for Massive to change... little... And a few people have been saying this on the subreddit too, that it might be worth your time to not be grinding the division right now. Like, people are saying, like, they have got to change some sort of, like, quality of life type things with the game to make things easier on us. Because right now, we are grinding and grinding for chances at gambling with multiple RNG levels. Yeah. I mean, you go to the division tech, hopefully it's even there, hopefully it drops high-end stuff, and then once you get the high-end division tech, then you have to go back to your base, craft the item, hope that has the right rolls. Out of like 6 different things can be on there.
Right, yeah.
And you just got to keep doing that over and over again until you get just that right roll. And then you got to go back and get more division tech. It's just bottlenecking people's progress to a point that it's taking out the fun of the game, seriously.
Yeah, basically, because I don't
out
even
of those 4 hours, I got maybe 3 high-end division tech.
Like, I don't even go in to collect stuff anymore. Now I just go into the Dark Zone because I just need... overall 20 row kills to platinum the game at this point.
I still can't believe you haven't gotten that. That's so crazy.
Dude, I don't get it either, because every time we go rogue or kill rogues, I'm usually never the one to get the kill. I always participate, but I never get the kill.
Oh, for that you have to actually get the finishing shot.
Yeah, you have to melee him, get the actual kill, because like I said, I've got all the collectibles, I've done all the skills.
That's so crazy.
And all that shit.
You and Vaughn, too, we're talking about... Because you've got all of the collectibles now, which I don't understand. That had to take you at least like 6+ hours.
Dude, it took me basically all day Saturday. I just went out, smoked a bowl or 3.
or 3.
Or 3, and then came back and was like listening to music and just going on. Because
that's what I'd have to do, because that is so mind-numbingly boring for me.
Well, because I enjoyed it, because each phone recording gives you more backstory.
Well, yeah.
Of the stuff. So it's nice. There's this Russian guy that was like, I want to help out with the disease. I know I can help if I can just help out. And then they were like, no, we're going to hold you at the Russian consulate as basically your prisoner. Like, he has like 3 or 4 different things where he talks about it, and then they have like this urban explorer lady who's like, alright, I'm finally in Manhattan, and then she has 2 other friends that got captured, and she's like, I'm still in it.
Oh my god.
And she has 6 different recordings, and at the end she's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, I mean, stuff like that is always really cool, like getting like the backstory and like the lore surrounding like the area that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
But don't make me have to go out and trudge through the fucking streets of Manhattan to find all this stuff. Because, I mean, there were a ton of times where I walked, like, basically right past collectibles, but because I was streaming, I'm trying to, like, keep it moving. I don't want to take 5 minutes to stop what I'm doing and go and track this thing down.
That's why I only did it when I'm solo and no one else was on. I'm like, okay, just bounce around, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
They're fucking annoying as shit.
Because with streaming it, I mean, even when you're solo, you're never really solo. It's like you got a friend sitting there watching you. You don't want to just go around and start collecting up all this shit.
Yeah, so they're watching you to see your gameplay and your game style, and you're like, oh shit, there's a phone over there.
Yeah. There's nothing for me to shoot right now. No style to be had in my game.
Right. The part that threw me off was there's a bunch of bugs going around where you can pick up an echo or something.
Yeah.
And it won't register it on like your map and stuff, but it'll still register it in your intel, because I still...
Okay, so it still counts you as having gotten it. It just still stays on the map.
Like, it threw me off for like an hour or 2. I would have completed it sooner, but on my map it showed I had 1 echo in like the very bottom south, and I looked at my intel and it was like, no, you got it. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just standing here for like the past 10 minutes, looking around, seeing who I have to investigate, looking for a hold square option. It's like, no, dude, you got it.
Yeah.
Move on, just get out of here. I'm like, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, though, still having fun with The Division. Obviously, I'm still withholding my final judgments on the game until these incursions come out next week.
I'll give my final judgment once all of the gameplay is done.
Yeah.
There's no more updates.
Yeah, once we try this, what is truly supposed to be like the definitive high-end or end-game game mode with these incursions.
Because right now, it's pretty decent. Like, yeah, it was great when you still had shit to do, but now, at this point, you've done all the challenge modes.
Now we're to the grind.
You've done all the missions on hard. You have all high-end gear. Just depends if you have the right high-end gear.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. I just can't wait for, what is it, April 12th?
Yep, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, dude, so much stuff is going to happen next Tuesday. I'm torn between The Division, Destiny, and Dark Souls.
I'm definitely...
The 3 Ds of gaming right now.
I'm definitely going to go with The Division first. Play that, hopefully all you guys will be on. Or else then that'll change into the Destiny. But I'm going to let Destiny do all of its stuff and let everyone else play so I can read up on it and then
there you go.
See what's up and then get on Destiny.
And then you're going to buy Dark Souls.
And then I'll just leave Dark Souls
and then
to
kill
the
yourself because you suck.
Yeah. I was going to say I'll leave Dark Souls to the professionals while us casuals over here will just sit around. Play first-person shooters all day.
Sit around and watch Twitch streams.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if only I was good at games.
Only if I was good at Dark Souls.
So, aside from The Division this week, I've just been doing a shit ton of Fallout still.
I almost bought that the other day.
After doing all the Automatron stuff, it just really sucked me right back into the Fallout world. Back into the Commonwealth. I've made it a point to, because, our next update's going to be the Wasteland Workshop. So it's going to add a bunch of new stuff to
more workbenches and more crafting items and shit.
Yeah, more crafting items, more stuff for your settlements, for your homes. But they're adding in creature cages that you can actually trap and capture other creatures, including Deathclaws.
So I can
even make them fight other creatures you catch or other settlers.
Wasn't that in a previous Fallout where they captured them and had them fight in in the underground?
There's pretty much always been some sort of arena, quote unquote arena, in just about every Elder Scrolls game or Bethesda type game. Yeah.
So you can get a mother Deathclaw and just keep her in. Can she reproduce? Will she just get another Deathclaw and you can just make them fuck? And then make babies.
That's a good question.
Because that'd be
sick I will find out as soon as I can.
Yeah.
But I've already so I made it a point to go through and find and ally with all the different settlements in the game, and then gave each of those settlements the basic necessities to
But you're still moody black bitch. But you're friends with everyone.
No, not in this one. I'm Rose Rice. I'm a white, possibly Greek.
Well, you got 2 characters now?
No. So the
moody black girl.
She's not black. She's never been black.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, positive.
Okay.
I gave her a bunch of black eyes and
okay, that's
her face all fucked up.
That's probably why. Okay, I got you.
Because she's an abused housewife.
That's true. Okay, my bad.
But I went through, got all the settlements, beefed them up a little bit, cleared everything away. I got all the settlements connected to each other. I'm starting to actually run out of a few things like ceramic and copper. But I've got like 4,000 wood, like 3,000 steel.
Get that big wood.
Yeah, I got big wood.
A lot of wood.
So I'm pretty much good to go on that. I even cleared away. I've already decided that I'm going to make one of my settlements like the arena. I've already cleared everything out, set up some basics for it. It's kind of like right in the middle of the map, so it makes sense to be like a hub for everyone to come like see these arena fights. Got the whole thing figured out. Now
nice.
All I got to do is just wait for the DLC to drop.
Because hopefully, you can capture Deathclaws or whatever creature.
Right.
Most likely Deathclaws is what people are going to go with, and make them your companion. Like, you can run around.
Yeah,
like,
that would be fucking sweet.
You capture a Deathclaw, and after a while you get used to it, and then you can tame it in your settlement, and then you can get it to run around.
Dude, if I can get one of those chameleon Deathclaws, like the ones that go invisible,
that'd be sick,
it's
dude.
over.
You can, like, equip it with, like, a bunch of shit, with some stealth boys or something.
Dude, Deathclaw, like, in armor, an armored Deathclaw.
Oh, that'd be gnarly
it's
as
fucking
fuck.
done, son.
I would run away so fast if I saw that.
Oh, that'd be so badass. So, did you have a chance to play any Paragon this week?
I'm glad you brought that up. So, I got super excited when it said it was a free download.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, and I even double-checked this after you left my house the other day.
Yesterday, which might I add. We were planning on recording yesterday.
But I wasn't ready.
It.
I wasn't feeling it. Because, long story short, marijuana.
Surprisingly enough, Paired Rabbit's the one that got too high.
I wasn't too high. I just wasn't in.
Doesn't matter.
In the zone.
Excuses.
Yes.
Let's go. Come on, Paragon.
So Paragon. So it was like, all right, if you want to play Paragon, you got to get a Founders Pack at the top. It had 2 options. One was get a Founders Pack. So I'm like, okay, maybe
to play the game.
To play the game. Well, at least for me, after I downloaded the quote free game.
Right.
So it said Founders Pack. I'm like, okay,
it's not even a free-to-play game. It's a free-to-download game.
It's a free-to-download game. I go to Founders Pack. I'm like, okay, obviously this big game is going to have
what's the Founders
default
Pack? $20?
$15-20. I figured there'd be a free one because it's a big game, and they're like, no. And then the option below it was, if you had this on your PC, you can get the PC access for whatever game and developer it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I guess I'm not going to play this. I'll just stick to Smite. And then I don't even want to play Smite anymore because I've been watching a lot of people on League at work, and I'm like, this is just so much better than
You just
Smite.
want to play League now?
I don't even want to do that because it's not on console, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, life is hard, isn't it, for you?
Life is...
I just want to sit and play MOBAs at home all day.
I don't even want to play MOBAs. I just want to play new games.
Yeah, that fucking sucks about Paragon, because I saw that. I told you last week how I saw the trailer. The game looked really fun. Looked like one of the most fun MOBAs that I could probably get into. Mm-hmm. But I'm not paying no fucking $20 to play that shit.
No, because it says it's free. It should be free.
If it was free, then I might check it out, play, get used to it. Then at that point, if I like the game, I might spend $20 on it. Mm-hmm. But not before I try it. Hell no.
No,
you can fuck off with your Founders Pass.
Fucking stupid. But I saw some sweet gameplay of it, and got me all hard. A little bit hard.
A little bit hard.
I was gonna chub because of the anticipation.
Right, of course.
Right.
Naturally.
And then I just went completely soft when it was like, hey, you got $20 for me? I'm like, no. Better suck me off.
So we got Dark Souls 3, like I said, is also coming out next Tuesday. We'll come back to The Division and Destiny.
Maybe we'll actually see Mr. Matt back again.
Yeah, Mr. Matt McPullen, or
shut out for like the 9th time.
I know, our From Software Games veteran over here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy that does fucking like naked level 4 runs of Bloodborne, every boss speed runs.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking insane. So Dark Souls 3 is coming back. I've never actually played a Dark Souls game. Like I've said, Bloodborne was my first From Software game.
Mm-hmm.
Loved the fuck out of the game. But apparently Dark Souls is a totally different beast. They've said that they're incorporating much more gameplay aspects into Dark Souls 3 from Bloodborne. Nice. So it's going to be a little bit more of a fast-paced type action game like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the build options you have in Dark Souls is fucking unreal. Like, Bloodborne, there's probably like tops, like 6, 7 like good builds you can really make.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Souls, there's seriously dozens. I mean, you got magic builds, defense builds, sword builds, fucking ranged builds, fucking everything. Like, it's so crazy how many different ways you can come at this game. and I have no idea how I'm going to try it. I might try and just, for my first playthrough, play it as much like Bloodborne as I possibly can. Just give me no defense, maybe a ranged weapon in one hand and a sword or something in the other hand, and just play it the way I would play Bloodborne. Just dodge roll and R1 spam.
Yep. Sometimes
you just get those visceral attacks every once in a while. But super stoked on that.
And shout out, or just saying, anybody out there that wants to buy me the game, feel free.
My PayPal account is...
The game comes out on my birthday, so if you guys want to buy that for me...
Wait, when's your birthday?
September 30th.
I'm talking about Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, it comes out September 30th. Or no, that's Final Fantasy.
12th. What are you talking about,
That's Final Fantasy. Sorry.
Next week Dark Souls comes out.
Sorry, apologies. I'm more excited about Final Fantasy because it'll be like the first Final Fantasy game that I've played since like PS2 days. Bro,
don't get me started. I'm going to love those games for two totally different reasons.
Yes.
But both are going to be fantastic.
Sorry, I got FF on the brain.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely happens. I've been there.
It happens, But you're not really.
That was literally my entire childhood growing up. FF on the brain.
Yeah.
Go to school every day. Oh, I can't wait to go home and play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Go to work. Oh, I can't wait to play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Not much has really changed, actually. So, Dark Souls is going to be amazing, but we have a week still until it comes out. So until then, to get your intense action game rocks off, you can play a little game called Salt and Sanctuary. It's
how much was that, Mr.
$17.99 right now in the PSN store.
Oh, okay, too much.
But it's sort of like a more of like a side-scrolling sort of 2D-ish version of Dark Souls. Just brutal aesthetics, a little bit less of the horror aspect of like the Lovecraftian type stuff. There's no horse. No whores.
No whores.
Dead air. Okay. So Salt and Sanctuary's out right now. It looks a lot of fun. I've barely gotten into it. I would have played like 10 minutes of it. But it seems really intense, really unforgiving, really badass, and I can't wait to let it punish me. Just to get my ass ready.
I bet you want to be punished.
Just to stretch out my asshole to prepare for next week.
Yeah.
And get ready for...
You think you're going to knock that game out in a week? No, yeah, you probably
Salt and Sanctuary? Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you probably will.
Especially since I'm less inclined to play The Division recently. And Fallout, I'm just waiting on the next DLC anyway. So I got a week to kill, pretty much. Because after that, we're going to be fucking busy.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and crack into The Divisions. You want to do that first? Yeah, let's go with The Division's notes. So they did sort of what Bungie's been doing with like their live stream showing off stuff. They did
I think it's funny that the top person I keep streaming, or I see keep streaming The Division is, what's his name?
King Gathalion?
Yeah. That shit cracked me up. I'm like, dude, I thought we got rid of you.
Nope.
Psych. Nope. I have nothing against him, but I don't...
Dude, he's just fucking... He's a huge streamer guy. Whatever game he plays, he's going to be popular.
He's pretty decent. Besides, I saw some sloppy game work of him earlier today.
He's pretty decent. He's not like a fantastic video game player.
He was taking down the boss with a shock turret, and it was doing 0 damage.
The shock turret isn't for damage.
Exactly.
It's to stun it.
He literally was just stunned it and then just sat there and watched him. And then once he destroyed the shock turret, that's when he decided to shoot him and kill him.
Okay. He sounds like...
See, when I mean sloppy gameplay, I mean sloppy gameplay.
Dude, that's scrubby gameplay. That's not just sloppy. Sloppy's like you throw down your turret and you go to shock him, and you pop up to shoot him in the face, and you realize you've only got like 5 bullets in the clip and haven't reloaded any of your weapons.
But
that's sloppy gameplay.
That was like the only clip of what I saw him play, but still.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, not his Destiny gameplay, I can tell you that much.
In the live stream they showed off a few new things to let us know what's coming with this update next week, the Incursion update. Once you hit max level, gear is no longer going to show your gear, but it's going to show your gear score. There are 4 sets coming out with the raid. They're going to be obtainable in different ways, like doing the challenges, the incursions, dark zones, buying blueprints. There's, like I said, 4 different sets for specific builds, like a marksman build, a support build. I'm sure there's going to be like a rushing build. They're actually called Sentry's Call, that's the marksman one. Striker's Battle Gear, that's the assault type one. Path of the Nomad, that's the dark zone one. And then Technician's Authority, that's the electronic / like support type stuff.
Gotcha.
Right now, the one I'm playing, I'm probably leaning more towards either Sentry's Call or Technician's Authority. Because now they've actually got a decent fucking sniper. I'm loving it. Just like
Are you McDonald's?
Yes, I'm loving it. But just sitting back and popping off headshots on guys, so satisfying.
I need a good marksman rifle.
And it helps me die less in the dark zone, too.
Oh, I bet.
Trading is going to be implemented in the Dark Zone.
You say trading?
Trading, yes.
Yes.
So whatever you pick up in the Dark Zone, you can trade with anyone else that's in your group by actually going to one of the safe zones, either a checkpoint or one of the safe houses.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone dies, that loot can obviously be picked up by anyone for a 2-hour window.
Mm.
Yeah. Trading is going to be a thing. Daily assignments and weekly assignments. See, right now we don't have weekly assignments. We just have dailies.
Right.
So we're getting weeklies now, giving you Phoenix credits, some Division Tech, and good rewards in general. So I'm sure
good rewards.
Yeah, so I'm sure like blues and perps.
Yeah.
Ba-do-do-do. There's going to be some Dark Zone challenges, different stuff to do in there. Supply drops are coming to the Dark Zone. That's going to be cool. You talked about that too, like the crate drops in GTA.
Oh yeah, where it drops down and everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be a drop down in
nice.
the Dark Zone.
Called it.
Yep, you literally did call that. Everyone has to get to it as soon as possible. Be the first one to pick up the drops, get your good shit.
Fuck yeah.
One thing we were talking about the other week, confirmed while dead, you can switch between other players and their cameras.
Fucking yes.
Yes.
Finally.
Tired of seeing yourself just
a gray screen and it's just like respawn.
Face down on the floor as you're waiting for your respawn timer. You can actually watch other people and,
it's like
and judge them, see how they're actually doing.
Good, because
like,
I don't want to see.
Man, how the fuck? He wasn't covering me at all. Look at him. He's over there. He's using a fucking pistol in challenge mode.
Oh man!
But now you can finally judge your friends like we should have in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here, April 12th. That's the date for all this stuff. Incursions.
How crazy would it be? Incursion, like the boss, or at the end, it's like not even a human. It's like some monstrous beast that was producing.
Like something straight out of Dark Souls.
Yeah, there's this monstrous beast that was producing the green poison for everybody.
Dude, that'd be a twist.
That'd be a super twist.
That'd be a hella twist.
It's just like, whoa, and then the whole game becomes sci-fi instead of realistic.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
Fucking, I can dig it. When doing incursions, I'm also going to assume in groups in general, aka matchmaking, the gear scores will show next to your teammate's name, so kind of showing like your light level next to your name.
Oh, nice.
So in this incursion, this raid really, there's going to be a new quote-unquote leader of the LMB after we killed Charles Bliss.
Didn't we already kill Charles Bliss?
No, but there's a new leader. His name is Perez.
Ooh.
Yeah, and explosions are confirmed.
Is that what it says? Explosions confirmed?
There's going to be 2 modes for this raid. Hard mode, which is basically going to be like the entry mode. When I say entry mode, don't think of it as like doing the hard mode dailies.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as like challenge mode that by the time this rolls out is going to be like really fucking tough for us.
Nice.
But there's going to be a challenge mode, which is going to be like super challenge mode.
Ooh,
for the raids. That's basically going to require us to have almost full gear sets of us. The gear we get from doing it as hard, which is like basically level 31.
Right.
Hard shit.
So just like Destiny, you got to do the first one, the first level. To get higher
you got to
gear,
do normal, then you get up to
one.
hard mode. Right, it's gonna be just like that.
Classic new age gameplay stuff.
Classic MMO. The incursions will give new high-end weapons and gear sets. Every single time you do incursions, you will get a good reward, but you will get a better reward when you complete it for the first time every week. So it's basically like...
I like how they have to put in the word good. They're like, trust us, guys. You'll get something good.
It's going to be great and good and wonderful. It's a Donald Trump approach to raid design.
We have the best drops. Some people don't even know what the drops are, but trust me, we have the best drops.
So it's kind of like not having a limit on how many times you can do the raid.
Mm-hmm.
You might not get as good a shit, but you're still going to get good shit if you just keep doing the raid all week.
So if we wanted to, we could just knock out the incursion after one.
You could literally do the incursion 40 times throughout the week.
And you'd still get the same amount of drops?
Not as much as you would the first time you do it, but you still get drops.
Well, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not like Destiny where you do it once and then no more drops.
Exactly,
okay.
exactly.
That's good.
There are more incursions in the future, and they will update us as time goes. Some of the new gear pieces are actively locked for different activities. Just saying more how you're not going to get all the gear sets from just the incursion. You also get it from Dark Zone and doing challenge mode dailies type stuff.
Right, like they're going to have like, I don't know, like gloves or something that you get from like the Dark Zone specifically type thing, and then like you get like chest armor and shit from like the incursion of that kind of types. Where they make
I think it's the sets are going to be available in different areas. So you might get, let's say the Marksman set is... let's say the Path of the Nomad set is, what they were calling the Dark Zone set. Could probably only be gotten from the Dark Zone, I assume.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's probably like random drops of, you can either get, the mask, the gloves, the chest piece, and have like the set for that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know if like it was going to have like all like the masks and like the holsters come from the Dark Zone and like the chest armor and stuff come from this.
I would highly doubt it's like that.
Good, because that would fucking suck.
Yeah. That would be like if all of your chest pieces come from doing the second raid, Crota's End.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I'm saying.
You get like all helmets from King's Fall or some stupid shit.
That would
like
fucking suck, exactly, because you can run Crota the whole time and get, the same 2 chest armors the whole time.
Yeah, that wouldn't make too much sense.
Yeah.
So that's
just throwing out all these bases, because I don't want it to be shitty. I want it to be nice and clean the whole time.
Yeah, nice and clean, great and good.
Yeah, but most games aren't like that.
No, not at all.
Most games aren't nice and clean from the beginning.
I'm sure April 12th, same thing for Destiny 2. The servers are going to be fucked. Everyone's trying to get on, try out all the new shit. Mm-hmm. It's going to be just a laggy piece of shit, and we're probably going to be stuck in queue for like 20 minutes. It's going to suck.
It's going to make me want to uninstall.
Uninstall,
bro.
So, as always, with that other D game, we got a new update. Same thing with The Division, just another like live stream kind of recap of everything that happened.
Yeah.
So, this week, Bungie showed off not what we're going to be doing, but what we're going to be getting from doing these new activities.
Ooh.
Yes. So, basically, the TLDR is we're getting a new no HUD option.
No HUD?
No really? HUD. Yeah, so that's going to be really
it's
cool.
It's going to be like a hardcore mode. Well, yeah, obviously it's not hardcore, but I mean, no HUD.
Yeah, but I think that's also going to open up things, too, for Destiny, like, machinima type stuff, like red versus blue and stuff like that. Like, once you get rid of the HUD, you have a lot more screen space to work with and doing stuff like that.
They should have their own Forge mode.
Yeah, they absolutely should. New faction armor sets, obviously, we get that every time there's an update.
Yep.
New emotes, I think we've already seen that. New ships, new sparrows. I do love sparrows.
So, go ahead.
More vault space.
Oh my god.
We get 3 tabs instead of 2. Man, it's increased by 50%.
Man, I'd be so excited for that if this was still 2015.
Yeah, no shit. So your Taken Winter's Run gives new Taken-looking weapons. Taken Shotgun was the only weapon seen, but we know there's got to be more.
Right.
New paths to 335 gear. Okay, so Trials of Osiris, Exotic Ingrams, Iron Banner, Strike exclusive gear, I guess, can all drop at 335. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
King's Fall Normal, drop at 320.
Is Sarah going to sell 335 stuff? Like when he does his exotic shit?
Probably not, actually. Just because even right now, he doesn't sell the highest level shit.
Oh, okay. I haven't played in so long that I...
Yeah.
Well,
remember, Xur sells shit at like 310. Then you just have to infuse to get to 320.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So apparently, it was not just a mistype that I misread last week. King's Fall is going to start at 320. Hard drops are going to start at 330, and I was confused about this the other week. There's going to be a hotfix applied to hard mode to actually give us 335, and they're going to let us know when that's live.
Nice.
So hard doesn't even give you 335 yet, so you might as well just fucking wait.
What the shit?
And just do normal mode until it actually gives you 335 like it's supposed to. We get increased reputation gains, a new thing called Sterling Treasure. It's a treasure box which offers a guaranteed item and up to 3 possible items. Ways to get it: 1 each week from the Postmaster, completion of level 41 Prison of Elders, first completion of weekly Crucible activity, not the bounty, or purchase silver with the Eververse Trading Co.
The fact that they said item and didn't say if it was going to be a good item, the fact that they used just the word item.
Oh yeah, I get very easily, and especially the fact that everyone's going to get this every week. Mm-hmm. More often than not, I'm sure it's going to be some shit. You're just immediately going to be
like strange coins or fucking
yeah.
Lords of Light, and you're like, oh, cool, thanks.
So,
wasting my time.
But some badass stuff could potentially drop out of it, such as the Spectar armor set. Set kind of looks like the Tron-looking armor sets.
Oh, nice.
You specifically get that from the Sterling Treasure.
Okay.
Yeah, but think about it. There's at least 4 pieces of gear for chest piece, gauntlets, legs, and head.
Mm-hmm. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. For 3 different characters to get the full set. So you're looking at at least 12 different drops. So who knows how long it's going to take to actually get this full Spectar, the Reptar armor set.
Goddamn.
So a new thing that's kind of cool is the Chroma.
Ooh, Chroma.
Yeah. Used to change the look of weapon and armor. So we have weapon armor shaders now. Yep.
Just one, or?
Well, I assume Chroma's going to be...
select few colors, only obtained by Sterling Treasure.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's got to be Chroma is the specific weapon shader type thing, or if you have to just unlock the Chroma from the Sterling Treasure, and once you do that, then you can kind of play around with the weapons a little bit.
I hope they have pink and green, like I have in the Division.
Your Cosmo and your Wanda?
My Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh my god.
Trusty fairy godparents.
Whatever, Timmy. infusing items now overrides the weaker item. That means 100% infusion. No more of this, okay, I've got a 320 and a 310. I'm going to infuse this 310 with the 320, and now it's 317, 318. Mm-hmm. No, the 310 just goes straight to fucking 320 now.
About fucking time. That never made sense.
It's so dumb.
We'd be playing with people doing raids, and they're like, okay, I got this, I'm going to infuse it with this, and that should bring it up to about like 5, 6 higher. And I'm like, how the fuck do you guys know this? All I know is it's not going to be where I want it.
Exactly.
I got a 320.
It's never going to be where I want.
It's not. It doesn't make any sense.
So, so there's going to be new Year 1 weapons coming back, too.
I saw the Gajalahorn.
Oh, that was an April Fool's thing.
Oh, man.
That was an April Fool's thing. Is there selling the Gjallarhorn? Yeah, it got me too.
Yeah, I saw your Twitter post.
For about like 3 seconds that morning, I had just woken up, went to go sit on the toilet.
I was tired. Don't.
Yeah, put up my phone, saw that, and I was like, you two go... Wait a minute. It's fucking April 1st. God damn it. You motherfuckers.
Shit, man.
Got me good. So the Desolate armor collects all armor sets, and you'll look like a Taken. That's the thing that we've seen where...
Oh, yeah. That's the part I'm most excited about out of everything, is just being able to look like a Taken.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the Sparrow Racing League armor, where once you got the full set, then it did something cool, like the SRL one, like lighted up the whole way. Mm-hmm. So I guess this Desolate armor, which I'm not sure, have they said...
They call it what armor?
Desolate. When all armor have been collected from Sterling Treasure. God damn it.
They're trying...
So there's 2 sets of armors for us to get from the Sterling Treasure. And for us to get the Taken shader, you have to have a full set of this Desolate armor.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is really stupid.
Bungie, what are you doing? You're trying to get us to come back, but not trying to get us to come back.
Because you can buy Sterling Treasure. They're trying to get fucking money from us again.
It makes me not want to play.
Right?
I just want to knock out the Prison of Elders, because I've been saying I wanted to do that.
You've been saying for a while we should do that.
We should do that, and then they bring it back, and then it makes me not want to play all this Sterling Treasure bullshit.
And then there's also a new Taken Sword. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. Did they say if it was going to be a heavy weapon again?
No, they didn't.
They didn't? Those fucking bitches.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a heavy weapon again.
Probably. Where is my... Here we go. Okay. So, aside from the Destiny stuff and all that...
All the D games.
We got some new info on this thing I've wanted for so long. Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
It's on my brain. It's on Rabbit's.
Yep. The only reason because it was my birthday and I'm waiting for someone
I did have the pleasure of playing the Final Fantasy 15 Platinum demo earlier this week.
I know, I watched.
Yeah, my cousin texted me and was like, dude, hey, this Platinum demo's coming out. Can you play it and like let me watch and stuff? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll let you watch me play this. And so I played it. It was a lot of fun the entire time that I played it. For the whole like 30 minutes that it's got stuff to do, it was literally a 30-minute fucking demo, if that. It's probably closer to like 25 minutes.
Because I was watching you at work.
It was insanely short.
And then I come back to work and come back and you're on the Division. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect it to be a 30-minute fucking demo when the other ones I've played are like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
It made absolutely no sense.
My favorite part of the demo for you was when you turned into the alligator dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were like, what the fuck is this? Because you're just walking around trying to chomp on those other
Because you're walking through this like dream state, pretty much. And there's all kinds of different like weird buttons on the floor you can step on.
You can change the weather?
You can change the weather. I mean, it's a whole like dream environment. So you can change all this stuff. You can transform yourself into like a car, to like a snapping alligator monster. But the gameplay was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. It just was too short. It's only like 25-30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was an insane letdown. Also, after I got done with that, I went to the Division, and I ran into Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson.
That's what I heard, yeah.
UFC fucking, I think it's flyweight champion. He's been known as the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. I've heard a lot of...
In that weight class, or...?
Well, pound for pound just means, so he might be the greatest fighter of, he's what?
Because when I think pound for pound, I think someone fist pound.
No.
Not LBS, because that makes sense.
So, I ran into him in the Dark Zone, and I knew his PSN name, Vamp_Hunter_D, because I had seen his Twitch streams before. He had talked about it on the Joe Rogan podcast. Mm-hmm. And so I was just running through the Dark Zone and saw his name come up. And I was like, wait a minute, did I just see that? And so I kept trying to like follow the gunshots and get a little bit closer to where I thought he was. And sure enough, here comes him and his like fucking group of 4. Came around the corner. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking Mighty Mouse. So I'm trying to like talk to him on the mic, but they must have been in a party chat. Or dude, the audio for proximity chat has been fucking up so hard recently.
It's been really bad.
It's been unusable. I mean, I tried all this morning, all this weekend, trying to just talk to people in the dark zone. No one can ever hear me. I can see their like voice thing go up, like they're speaking, and occasionally I can hear them like stutter like one word or two, but that's it. Like they can't hear me, I can't really hear them. So same thing was happening with me seeing Mighty Mouse. I was trying to talk with them, and they were saying stuff, I couldn't hear them. And so we go off together, I'm running with them for like a good 5, maybe 10 minutes, killing enemies and stuff, and then out of nowhere, they kill the other dude I was with, and then I start running off, and they fucking killed me.
Those
bastards. And I was like, oh, you're so big fucking tough guy, huh?
Big tough guy!
Big tough guy! UFC champion, and you got a fucking 4v1 me? You're fucking cool, Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson, calling you out now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because I was able to go into his Twitch stream and like talk a bunch of shit like, oh, I'm coming for you now, bitch, stay right there.
Yeah.
And his Twitch chat's like, oh, NSA's going for round 2. Get him, champ, get him. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get you, bitch. But it was good fun.
Or did you just not?
No, because someone else joined our session, got drifting, joined our session, so we did a phase transition, and they weren't with us anymore.
Boo.
And I was like, yo, you got lucky, champ, you got lucky.
You got off light.
But we did get the news that officially, September 30th, that's actually Parrot Rap's birthday. September 30th is when we will see Final Fantasy 15. It feels forever away. It feels like this game's been talked about for years, because it has been.
I'll be just as old as Final Fantasy.
But we are...
I'll be 15.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be 15.
Man, now I feel weird about that stuff we did last night.
It's okay.
So...
It's not illegal unless someone says something.
So I can't wait. I mean, September, like I said, feels forever away, but it'll be here before we know it, and we'll be right back into these fantastical worlds that we've grown up experiencing. But with next-gen graphics.
Next-gen graphics.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I can't fucking wait, dude. So have you seen the shit with Overwatch and all the controversy lately?
Yes, dude, it's my favorite.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
That's all that. Oh my god.
So there's been a bunch of hoopla recently because people said the character Tracer in Overwatch is being over-sexualized.
It's too sexy.
Because I guess she has this like winning like emote thing she does where she kind of like turns around and like shakes her booty, and it's seriously just like the stupid sexy Flanders from The Simpsons, where she's in this like skin tight like bodysuit thing. And just has these like 2 pronounced like honey baked hams of butt cheeks, just like sticking out of the bodysuit.
Yep.
And everyone's just freaking out about it. Like, didn't they go back and say like, "Oh, we're gonna fix this and we're gonna tone down the butt cheeks"?
They were like, "God, don't worry, we'll fix it." And then people were like, "You gonna fix it?" And they're like, "No, we're not gonna do fucking anything."
Yeah, they shouldn't. I mean, it's a booty.
No, yeah, it's a fucking video game booty. I saw this YouTube video that was on the thread about it because all the women out there were like, it's true, they're trying to sexualize women, and then they were like fucking showing this video of just different males in video games where it's just half naked.
The super fucking jacked guy, yeah.
Yeah, they're all half naked, wearing basically just underwear, and they're like, oh, but we have no problem with males doing it. But as soon as we show a woman fully clothed and doing an over-the-shoulder look butt twist.
Because those set impossible standards for women. If men wanted to, they could look like, what is it, Kronos, the god of war?
Right. They had no problem with Lara Croft.
Dude, I will say, so I've been going to the gym a few times this last week, getting a thick neck. But there was this guy there that literally looked like he was out of a fucking video game.
Nice.
Me and Cindy were like upstairs on these, cardio machines, and we looked downstairs, and the gym is also like apparently a competitive lifting gym.
What?
So there's a ton of just like ripped fucking dudes there. But there's this guy that seriously, he looked unreal, straight out of a fucking video game. Had like this teeny tiny fucking waist. But these massive fucking shoulders. I'm like,
so he just skips leg day all the time?
I mean, you can still tell that there was like, definite leg muscle there. But
does he work out the calves? That's how you know if he's dedicated, if he's got nice calves.
I guess so. I mean, he was wearing pants. I couldn't tell.
I mean, because I couldn't tell when I was show off your glamour muscles.
When I was checking out this dude at the gym. But he just had like this giant fucking upper body. He seriously looked like how I'd imagine like Sephiroth looks. Just like this like skinny guy, but he's just like jacked as fucking shit. Seriously, if anyone could hold a like 20-foot long Japanese katana, it would be this guy. His arms were just so fucking huge.
Wow.
I kept saying that, like, we were watching this guy for a good like 5 minutes.
I bet you were.
And yeah. And I just kept saying, dude, he doesn't look real. He looks like he's out of a video game. He looks like he's out of a fucking video game. It's insane.
You should have gone up to him and be like, bro, what cheat code did you use?
Yeah, for real.
Bro.
How do I get them anchor arms?
Yeah, what cheat code protein did you use?
Yeah. So guys could reach those standards that you see in video games.
Yeah.
You just gotta get off your ass and not play video games.
It's hard.
But ladies, God forbid you put a physically fit girl in a bodysuit with a tight little booty.
Yeah, she's a badass and they can kill people.
Yeah.
But better not show that nice ass.
Nope.
Better give her a flat ass, my friend.
Yes, please. We can't be corrupting the minds of these young teenage kids trying to play games.
Yeah.
We're trying to have them, learn puzzle-solving skills, not masturbating in front of the screen the whole time.
We can do both.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
That's the real problem solving is, okay, how do I play and jerk it at the same time? All right, left hand do this, right hand this.
Virtual reality headsets. That's how you do it.
The future will be here, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for the POV porn games.
You know that stupid, sexy Tracer character is in Heroes of the Storm now, too?
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
Heroes of the Storm, baby! But apparently she's, super agile and, the most mobile character that, they've ever had. Just, flies around the map, basically, and shoots shit. And isn't Heroes of the Storm, fantasy-type stuff, like swords and magic and stuff like that? Because apparently this bitch is rolling around in Heroes of the Storm with, dual pistols and, space-flying motorbikes and stuff like that. So it seems a little bit out of place, but what are you going to do? It's cross-promotion.
Yeah, right.
So, last but not least here, we've got the potential of a future where we are getting half consoles. We have a goddamn good possibility of there being a PS4.5 coming out.
I saw that. I didn't want to believe it was real because it doesn't make any sense.
You're not going to buy the new console, bro?
Not a 4.5.
PS4's only been out for what, 4 or 5 years? 4 years? 4 years, right?
3 maybe. How long have you had Destiny, that game?
Pretty much since it came out.
Yeah, which was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And then the PS4 came out the year before that.
Yeah.
So 3 years.
Yeah, so about 3 years. Okay. So looking at, last gen consoles, their lifespan was about 10 years, 9 to 10 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So we've said it before, but we're not going to see that same lifespan for this console. I fucking guarantee it's not going to stick around for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably looking at closer to 7 to 8 years, I'd say. So 3.5 years, maybe 4 by the time this actually drops. We're pretty much right in the halfway point. So for all the stuff coming out, the virtual reality stuff, I think there's 2 different headsets you'll be able to pair up with your PS4.
I can't remember. I just know of the one.
I think there's the Vive and the PlayStation headset.
Yeah.
So we got those coming out, which if you were going to do the virtual reality stuff on your desktop computer and everything, the specs are pretty fucking high. You have to have a pretty beastly computer to actually run all this stuff at the correct settings.
Right.
So the same thing for the PS4. I mean, it's just another computer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel with us putting in basically this VR semi-new console launch thing, because they're going to cost as much as a new fucking console.
Sadly.
But that's going to be the big new technological thing for the rest of this console's lifespan. And I think as that technology gets better, you're going to have a little bit better PS4 to run all of those new VR games at their optimal settings.
Right, makes sense.
So, I guess for the people that, have the extra money to really take this gaming hobby to the furthest extent, console gaming hobby, you're probably going to have to get the fucking PS4.5. I guarantee it's going to be the tiniest bit slimmer, if at all. If they're actually going to add, performance upgrades, it might just stay the same size.
Yeah, I mean, the size and the way it's shaped right now is fine with me. I don't care if it's slimmer.
Yeah.
It's just less bulky than the Xbox, which is ideal.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect. I mean, it's a nice, smooth little console, but I can't see it getting much smaller if they're going to add performance, modifications to it to make it better. But it's probably going to run the PS4.5. So what is it now for a PS4? Probably $350? Something
like that, I believe.
For a package bundle deal, controller plus a game?
Yeah.
PS4.5's got to be at least $450, I bet.
Mm-hmm. And now for the 4.5 is the only upside is
probably
the VR. $500. If the VR is the only upside for a 4.5, then I might invest in it. Or let me rephrase that: if to use the headset or the VR, you have to have a 4.5. Then I would invest in a 4.5.
I doubt that they're going to make it mandatory because the VR stuff is coming later this year,
right,
which will be out before the PS4.5.
Okay.
So I highly doubt that they're going to even make games. There might be 1 or 2, if that come out.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt they're going to make games that you specifically have to have the PS4.5 to actually play and to run.
Right. Makes sense.
We're not going to see, I don't think, exclusivity there. And I don't think we're going to see exclusivity for stuff outside of VR games. I don't think it's going to be like, Destiny 3 only on the PS4.5. Definitely don't think that's going to be the case for fucking any games. But I bet it's going to look better on the 4.5.
Oh, for sure. It's going to have the next gen graphics.
Yeah, it's going to be next gen and a half.
Well, I guess we are current gen, so it wouldn't really be next gen. 4.5 would be next gen.
Yeah, current gen and a half, yeah. So, I mean, there's going to be, I'm sure, slightly better graphics for all your other games. Probably better frames per second. Probably better, loading times and stuff like that. Damn well, better be some more hard drive space, because I'm finding myself running out of space.
I'm always deleting stuff. I'm like, oh shit, I have a bunch of captures.
I just need to figure out how to get a terabyte hard drive. I just have room for days.
I know you can. You just have to take off the top of your PS4 to get a new hard drive in.
Is that it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
to put it in. I mean, I've seen.
I think that might be something I could just plug in.
I mean, you
can a special hard drive to the USB port.
Yeah, you might be able to do that. I haven't really looked into it much.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully this PS4.5 business isn't too expensive. We'll see what kind of bundles and stuff come out for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't foresee myself buying this, but you never know.
You never know.
I might find myself in year and a half, 2 years with an extra $400 or $500. Might just throw it down and just sell my PS4 for get some of that money back.
Exactly.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much everything that's going on.
Okay, can I get...
You got something else?
Can I get real serious?
You got a little something
Yeah,
for us?
I got a real serious
Alright, real talk, boys. Bring it in, bring it in.
Okay, real talk. I just want to say goodbye to the greatest console that has ever come out.
Oh, yes!
The PS2.
The PS2 is finally dead.
RIP. The last servers were shut down on the 31st.
Yes, they were.
So, goodbye, glorious PS2.
What the last
officially.
thing was Final Fantasy 11.
I believe so. I saw it said, final server shut down. And a little tear just crept out of my eye. I'm like,
March 31st, 2016 is the day the PS2 finally died. It's been on its last leg for a long fucking time.
I still have a PS2. I see it all the time. I
got mine downstairs in storage.
But man, was it sad to be like, oh no, it's officially
I mean, that
over.
totally ties in with what we were talking last week with letting go. The people that, play MMOs for a better part of a fucking decade, and then when it comes time for, you to move on to the next thing, or the servers shut down, everyone that only played Final Fantasy 11 on PS2 can no longer fucking play that game ever again.
Right, sad.
Doesn't matter how much time you put in, doesn't matter what level your guys were, how many max level guys you had, what gear you had, all the experiences you had are fucking gone and they're never coming back. You might as well kill yourself because you've wasted 10 years of your life.
Exactly. They're letting go for you.
Oh, man.
They're taking it out of your hands and they're like, just let it go.
Dude, you know that the day that everything was getting shut down, there were people that were in there, probably in the game world, having a big last hurrah back at, what is that, the top level city, Juneau, I think it is. I guarantee there was a bunch of people logged in on their PS2s, March 31st, and all just dancing and carrying on in their last final hurrah before their world just dies forever.
They're saying goodbye to their online girlfriends. I'll never see you on this game
see
again.
Ya. Thanks for the free gold.
Exactly, and server shut down.
Yeah.
What a glorious console it was.
Man, it was a glorious console. Mm-hmm. It was, I'd say it's probably my most definitive console, growing up and stuff.
Yeah, it was the
PS2
greatest.
was where it was.
Because we had, I'd say that was the one that really got me into gaming. Yeah, I had PS1, N64, and so on, but the PS2, when that came out, launched a whole new career for me.
Well, I think the N64 is really fuck, man. I was drawn to games the second I picked up a controller. 1993, playing Donkey Kong Country on my Super Nintendo. Mm-hmm. That's what got me into games. It was literally the first time I picked up a controller. I was
what is this? My mom was a huge fan of Mortal Kombat.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Your mom was?
My mom was a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. I remember her playing it on the Super Nintendo.
I can totally see her pulling off all these fatalities on your back. Come on, bitch!
Bitch, head, gone!
How's that spine feel?
Oh, suck it, Mom. Go to your room. But I was just kidding!
Oh, what's that, son? Whoopsies!
Classic.
Classic Mortal Kombat.
Oh, man.
Well, guys, the future is here. The future is now.
Is now.
You gotta let go of those old games. You gotta move on to the PlayStation 4.5 and get your VR headsets.
Yep.
It's a beautiful time to live.
It is.
Too old to explore the world. Too young to explore the universe. Just old enough to play all these dank games.
Dank memes.
Oh, man. Can't wait for next week. Well, take it easy, guys. Stay busy. Go be somebody. Stay super green.
Super green.
And we'll see you next week with a whole bunch of new content. Whoopsies! All right, have a good week, guys.